Welcome to the Lone Star Ladies.
I'm Sherry Rose, precinct chair for 2091 in Plano.
Darlene Howell, Precinct Chair 2098, Carrollton.
And Brandy Kennedy, Precinct Chair 2097 in Carrollton. We are a casual grassroots educational series discussing Texas Republican politics and current events with a touch of Texas flair. Each week we explore another issue that matters most to Texans.
From property taxes to education reform, we cover it all with insights that matter to you. So whether you're at home, in the car, or sipping your morning coffee, join us as we navigate the complexities of our state's politics.
Don't forget to subscribe and connect with us on social media. Remember, the opinions we express are our own. We hope you will like and subscribe to this podcast. Let's jump right in.
Good afternoon. The Lone Star Ladies are at Carrollton Library because the polls are open.
Yep.
We hope we see y'all out here.
Come vote.
But today we want to talk to you about the Texas Republican primary. What is the Texas primary? With the early voting already rolling, the March 3rd coming fast, people are all asking, why do we have a Republican primary? Your vote determines who represents the party in November and influences key issues via party propositions. Voting shapes Texas's future, border security, lower taxes, education rights, life protection, and more. You send a message on key issues through the non-binding party propositions. You help shape the future of Texas through secure borders, lower taxes, parental rights and education, protection of life, and more.
So basically, a Republican primary is how the party picks their nominees. One person who will represent the party in that elected office against Democrats or independents in the big November general election. For Republicans in Texas, it is where GOP voters decide who runs for senator, governor, Congress, state legislature, local judges, precinct chairs, all of it.
But Texas does primaries a little differently. We do not have party registration. You do not have to sign up as a Republican or Democrat when you register to vote. This must change. Also, the Republican Party has sued the Secretary of State to close the primaries.
Hallelujah.
Yes.
And they've gotten some really big, expensive lawyers, like Washington lawyers.
Secretary of State has.
Secretary of State has.
Yeah.
And I'm hearing that there's a petition maybe going around that Texas wants the Secretary of State to be an elected person and not an appointed person by the governor.
Yes, and
great.
Ken Paxton has joined the fight.
Oh, that's great.
Yes.
So I wonder if Ken Paxton is going to be the one who speaks, is going to be the attorney for the Republican Party of Texas.
Yeah, if he becomes
that'd be great.
Yeah.
So, to win outright on primary day, a candidate needs over 50% of the vote. If nobody hits that magic number, the top two face off in a runoff in May. That actually, unfortunately, happened to me when I was running for a precinct chair.
Yes.
And it was terrible.
And it happens a lot.
Yeah.
Last time when Brandon Gill was running, he had 11 people in his race. The governor's race this time has, I don't know,
10 or
10
something.
or 11, yeah.
And there's that many on the Democrat side, too.
Yeah, it happens all the time. And so runoffs happen a lot, and it's a lot of work for the Republicans when they have to go in a runoff.
At its core, the Texas Republican primary is just the Republicans inside the grand old party to pick who gets to carry the red banner in November. It is where the real action happens in the deep red state like Texas.
So if you're a conservative, grab your Republican ballot and head out to the polls. We're here waiting for you.
And as we promised, we're going to go over the Attorney General debate. And on February 17, the three of us were right there at the historic Granada Theater in Dallas. You've got to go visit that.
That was really nice.
Yes, for the Republican Attorney General debate. All four candidates were present. It was wonderful. And it was hosted by the Republican Attorney Generals Association and moderated by the one and only Allie Beth Stuckey on Blaze TV.
It was electric, everybody. It was a packed house, no corporate filters, just four conservatives going to toe-to-toe on all the issues that matter. We left just buzzing. You can again watch it at Blaze TV on YouTube.
Absolutely go watch it. The four candidates on stage were Joan Huffman, Senator Joan Huffman, Senator Mays Milton, former Assistant Attorney Aaron Rice, and U.S. Rep. Chip Roy. All of them said the right conservative things on basically every topic: Sharia law, border security, abortion pills, transgender ideology, rogue DAs, fentanyl, China threats, you name it. They all want to keep crushing federal overreach the way Ken Paxton has. But the real fireworks were in the personal records and who's actually proven they can deliver.
So let's break it down. What each one highlighted the most. Joan Huffman led with her courtroom and legislative resume, former prosecutor, district judge, longtime senator. She pointed to her work in 2019 on voter ID and the Sharia law ban. On the open primary question, she was mostly cautious, and she said the legislator has to write the law first, and then the AG can enforce it.
Yeah.
Solid, experienced voice, but she took a careful approach in the debate.
Mace Middleton came out swinging America First style. Oil and gas guy, self-funded, $10 million of his own campaign money. He hammered home his Senate fights against gender ideology in schools and for border security. He straight up called out Roy's past comments criticizing Trump and the MAGA folks.
Yeah.
Middleton wants to be the outsider who keeps the AG's office aggressive.
Chip Roy positioned himself as the congressman who's already been fighting in D.C. No amnesty, strong on border, and he's also endorsed by Ted Cruz. He said yes immediately to Texas having a closed primary, and he said he'll just enforce that law. So Chip Roy does have the name recognition. Those who don't pay attention to the debates here locally, they might not know Aaron Rice or Joan Huffman or Mays Middleton, so he might have that edge because of his name ID.
Yeah. So Aaron writes, he just felt different from the others. He kept circling back to the real courtroom wins, actual victories he could point to. He was the leading author working right under Paxton on that big opinion that declared transgender procedures on kids to be child abuse under the Texas Family Code. That is just wonderful.
Yeah.
And boom, that's straight up legal hammer.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Chop, chop.
Chop, chop, yeah. And then he went on to work for Trump with the DOJ, the Department of Justice. And here's a big one. He got Ken Paxton's personal endorsement.
That means a lot.
Yes. The guy Paxton himself picked to carry on this legacy, to keep fighting the Paxton fights. Battle Texas, tested, proven, and ready, as Paxton put it. So yes, Wrights brought the inside fire, the direct line to the Paxton playbook. It made him stand out in the room full of heavyweights.
You know, he does have a presence. He just
He
has a
really
presence
does.
when he's
Yes.
in the room.
Yeah.
Wrights didn't just talk about fighting the left. He's already done it in federal court and won. He looked Roy dead in the eye and said, "You were so ineffective as Paxton's deputy, he fired you." And I think Chip Roy was really at a loss for words.
He was, because the only rebuttal he had was, well, that's just not true.
Yeah.
That's all he said.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
So
funny.
anyway, we don't need another talker. That's the bottom line. We need the guy who's been in the trenches, writing the briefs that actually stop the radicals. The walk away Wrights is a prosecutor. The others are legislators. They need to remain legislators.
Yeah.
That's why we're all three for Aaron Rice. He's just good for the job. And all four of them are very conservative. They're all good, but we need a fighter. And this race is about who can execute the lawsuits when they fly. Mail order abortion pills, sanctuary cities, ignoring detainers, which is huge. Blue states trying to sue Texas Energy, rogue DAs letting criminals walk. We don't want that. We want all of that to stop. Wright has the direct Paxton office experience, the Trump DOJ pedigree, and a proven record on the exact culture war fights that define this office now. He's not running to be a politician. He's running to be the legal hammer that keeps Texas free.
Yes, and being in that room last night, you could feel the crowd lean in every time Rice spoke. I mean, he was so good.
Yeah, he was good.
And the energy was real.
So if you're a Texas Republican and you want 4 more years of the Paxton style wins and the drama that goes along with it, Please get out and vote. Early voting's already going on, and the primary is March the 3rd. Go Rights. And if you missed it on Blaze, go to Blaze TV on YouTube. It's about 90 minutes of pure conservative red meat. Keep fighting, Texas.
And God bless y'all.
Thank you for joining us today as we took another look at Texas politics. Remember to follow us on OBBM, Rumble, Facebook, YouTube, X, Substack, and we're at the Lone Star Ladies.
If there's anything you'd like us to discuss, or if you have questions or comments, please feel free to email us at thelonestarladies@myyahoo.com.
Remember, every voice counts. Don't hesitate to connect with your local representative and let your voice be heard.
We'll return next week with another topic and explore what it means for the great state of Texas. Until then, let's stay informed, engaged, and always remember the values that keeps Texas strong.
As Ronald Reagan once said, freedom is never more than one generation away from extinction. Let's do our part to ensure that future generations have those same freedoms.
Have a wonderful rest of your day, and God bless you.
And yeehaw!